so it's been a little while. I think the last video that I made was when I tested those Pringles, which was a while ago. But, hi. I will be looking here instead of there because my face is there. And obviously I've got to look at that. I have literally been waiting for like almost more than a year to buy a gaming computer. And I have a substantial amount of money in the bank, what I did before I bought some of Ray-Bans. Wow, my legs are so itchy, the fuck? Oh! Yeah, I have been working whenever I can to save up money to buy a gaming computer. It hasn't gone exactly to plan most of the time because honestly every job I have just ends up going to shit, honestly. So I actually became a supervisor for this like cleaning contract, and I actually got to do it with my friend for roughly around 4 weeks before they cancelled the contract. So I'm officially unemployed again, which is just phenomenal. This happened in what month? It's like April. This happened in like March, I think, maybe. I don't really remember, but I got some money from it, so it's okay. I hit the point where I could buy a computer. But honestly, I was gonna buy one, but all of you guys who know how computers work, you make it so complicated for no reason. Because I was about to buy a 5070, but apparently that's not good. Apparently that's awful. Apparently you need to buy a 4090 instead. Guys, you make it so fucking complicated. I'm not being funny. It's like almost £2,000. How bad can it be? Anyway, so I didn't buy one. Instead, I bought the new, well, they're not new, but I bought the Ray-Ban Meta Wayfarers because I had the urge to spend money, so I thought, fuck it. I haven't actually gotten to test them out. I was gonna vlog going out, to town or something today, but obviously, as you know, the UK weather likes to be, the one day that I actually want to go outside and test my new sunglasses, it goes fucking rainy and wet. So amazing. I get this running out of time feeling whenever I think about doing YouTube, because I don't know why, it just feels like I'm running out of time to do it, which isn't true at all. But it's just because I've been doing YouTube as like a hobby for like a very long time. And I don't know, it just feels like it hasn't really gotten anywhere. But obviously, as soon as I get my gaming computer, I'm going straight on the grind. I still don't know. I made a video a long time ago about YouTube and like what I wanted to do on my main account, and I think I talked about playing The Sims 4. Playing simulation games like Inzoi, stuff like that, because I do really like those games. I find them really fun, but I don't know how long I could play them for. Do you know what I mean? I do want to have a YouTube channel where I can play whatever I want, because I do really like horror games as well. So I don't know, it's probably not wise to mix them. In other news, I'm trying to get a car. Not that I know how to drive, but my parents are going to buy a car in the summer, and obviously I will be learning to drive in it. I want to start doing vlogs in the car because that's just such a vibe. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Can I stop saying that? It's really annoying. On the night that I turned 18, I was straight onto Tinder, Hinge, so all of the weird ass apps. And I'm not being funny, all of them are so whack, because why do I have to pay to like see people who liked me? That just doesn't, that's like your sole purpose is to find people who like you, and you're putting it behind a back. It's so confusing. I think I've had one match on Tinder since I downloaded the app, which isn't great. I'm also quite shy. I'm very shy, and like on camera I'm quite like out there, a little bit dramatic maybe, but in real life I'm quite shy. I do kind of get the people to message me first. Do you know what? I feel like a boomer, but I did join Facebook dating, which is a little bit sad. I don't really know why I've joined all of these because if I'm being honest, I'm not really in the mood to date. Like, I don't know how I feel about dating at the moment. I don't know if I want to date someone, if I want to do that. I don't really know because I don't know. I just don't really feel that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. I just don't really feel that stuff. What's going on there? I need a haircut, for starters. So yeah, on my bucket list, I have like, you know, start the YouTube channel, get the channel going. Because I want to start earning money off it. Yes, I fucking do. Yes, I'm being honest with you. I'm sorry. I do want to start earning money off YouTube, and I'm a long way from doing that. But I have already technically started earning money, not on YouTube, but on TikTok, because I've started streaming, live streaming even, on TikTok, on my TikTok account. If you want to see it, it's Red La Best, I think, maybe, I don't know. So I was live streaming, and the Jack Joseph, you know, here's a video. Yeah, you've probably seen him on your For You page or something, but he came onto my live stream and he gave me like a money gun on TikTok, like a fucking thing. And he said, keep up the great work. And I was like, no way did someone with 4 million followers just give me a fucking donation. Are you actually for real? And then I checked my TikTok wallet and I had some money in it. And I was like, no way if I just earned money from TikTok. Not that I can actually grab the money, because for some reason, every time I try and put my credit details in it, it just doesn't work. TikTok, I will have my money, thank you. Got a free Starbucks up. Not technically not free because I used it out of my real money, but I imagine that the money from TikTok paid for my Starbucks that day. It didn't, but you know. That's basically my life. I haven't exactly done anything else, to be honest. In other news from like jobs perspective, I used to have a job at a golf club, working in a kitchen. I didn't really like it because I would be there for quite a long time and I wasn't earning that much money. I was earning like £7 an hour, which, I'm not being funny, that's not enough. I'm not trying to be rude, but that's severely not enough. Like, I need at least £10. I know I'm only 18 years old, but I'm not being funny. I have things to buy. I don't pay bills, but I do have things to buy. And with £6 an hour, £7 an hour, I can probably buy a dairy milk at the end of the month with all my total funds combined. Do you know what I mean? I do have a sore throat. I have really bad hay fever at the moment. I don't know why. Usually at night though, which is really annoying. It's just really hurting my throat. Do you like my nail? I've painted it red. You should see my toenails, so fuck it. You're not seeing my toes. You have to pay if you want to see my toes. I'm all about money now. If you want to see my toes, you do need to pay for it, unfortunately. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for all of you foot lovers out there, if you do want to see my feet, please feel free to go on my Throne account and give me a donation. Yeah, I do have a Throne account. Not that it's going to be used, but I thought it's better to have one than not have one, I guess. I haven't put anything on my wish list, but if you want to give me a surprise gift, I have enabled it. But yeah, that's basically my life right now. Learning to drive hopefully soon when I get enough money, because a driving lesson for an hour is like £90, which is just unacceptable. This is why I feel jealousy for like the adults of the world, because I'm not being funny. In those times, you could walk up to a job and be like, can I have a job? And they'd be like, yeah. Or like, you learn to drive, all you have to do is put your foot on the pedal and it's like, yeah, you've done it, well done, mate. Because nowadays, when you want a job, yeah, the applications to get a job are fucking awful. I'm not being funny. The government need to do some laws about the applications, because I applied for the co-op and one of the questions on there was, at the age of 14, what were your parents doing? How the fuck does that revolve around you? That's not relevant to the co-op. That's not relevant to you. That's not relevant to me. That's not relevant to the job. Why does it matter what my parents are doing at 14? How is that gonna like do anything for me getting a job at co-op? It's so fucking weird. Like, they ask how old are you? Obviously, that's a normal one. But they ask you, like, what's your ethnicity? Are you Caucasian? Are you mixed? Are you gay? Are you lesbian? Are you transgender? Why the fuck do you need to know? It's for a job. I'm a human being. I can do a job. And then don't even get me started on the personality question. They give you, like, a personality questionnaire where you've got to answer it. And the co-op, this was like a year ago, the co-op had the audacity to send me my feedback report on my report. And it said, oh, your views don't align with the co-op's. My views don't align with the co-op's. AKA, they think I'm too lazy. I'm a human being who's capable of doing a job. That's all you need to know. Like, I'm not being... Why do I have to do all of these questions? Just give me a job. Like, I'm gonna do the job properly because I need a job. Like, why do you think... It's so What? Hello? Guys, talking this much is really hurting my voice, so I think I'm gonna end it there. I wish I could do a vlog where I'm outside, but obviously the weather is shit, which isn't acceptable. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you some other time, hopefully when I have a gaming computer. Okay, bye!